Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Think. Today we're going to learn about how to be confident even if you're not attractive. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Diverse definitions. What does an attractive person look like? Do they have long or short hair? Big or small eyes? Is their face short and round or long and sharp? You might be picturing an attractive person in your mind right now, but every single person watching this video is picturing someone different. People are attracted to all kinds of physical combinations. Just look at the wide variety of couples in the world. Every couple looks different, yet plenty of people find their partners incredibly attractive. There are scientific studies that have measured and generalized an attractive ideal. They've created 3D projections that blend together the most attractive traits on average. This projection might represent our society's definition of what physical attraction looks like, but the individual spectrum is much larger. In other words, people are attracted to all kinds of specific things, and there's no guarantee that one feature will be attractive or unattractive every time you see it. You could see the same facial feature on two different people. On one person, it's a knockout, and on the other, it does nothing for you. That's just the way attraction works. They say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You hear this phrase and you might roll your eyes. You might think that's just something people say to make themselves feel better. But it's not. Individuals have all kinds of diverse preferences. You might define yourself as an unattractive person, but a potential partner may disagree. In their eyes, you're exactly what they're looking for. So you need to use this knowledge to give yourself confidence. You need to remind yourself that no one, even the best-looking celebrities, is attractive to everyone in the world. If someone turns you down, that doesn't mean you're unattractive. It just means that you're not what they're looking for. And there's nothing wrong with that, or you. So don't worry if you don't fit society's definition of physical attraction. Everyone's attractive to someone. That's not just something people say. That's the truth. So focus on the qualities that you like most about yourself. Emphasize the physical traits that are the most attractive to you, because those traits make you unique and, when you find the right person, irresistible. Number 2. Personal growth. In your life, you'll experience countless transformations. As you journey through different stages and chapters, your personal, physical, and professional selves will change drastically. Some years you may lose yourself, you may struggle with who you are. Other years you may be happy and fulfilled. You may find yourself chasing a big dream and loving life all the while. Each time your life changes, you have an opportunity to grow and improve. Each decision you make ripples outward. Each transition you make challenges you to learn something new. So each new chapter in your life is a chance to rediscover who you are. Here's a problem that many people run into, though. They convince themselves that they're unattractive or inadequate, and they believe that's never going to change. You may think you're doomed to feel this way for the rest of your life unless you make changes right this second. You put a tremendous amount of pressure on yourself to make those changes, but lasting change doesn't happen that quickly or easily. So you get frustrated, you feel insecure, and your confidence disappears. This problem is based on a myth that you are supposed to have everything together right now. You don't have to have everything together to be confident. You don't have to be outrageously good-looking to be attractive, because that's where confidence comes from. The most confident people don't have everything together, but they know they have a lot of room to grow. The most attractive kind of confidence is growth-oriented. If you think you're perfect exactly as you are, that's not confidence. That's arrogance. Confident people are happy with who they are, but they're working a little bit each day to grow, improve, and to challenge themselves. For some people, it's a physical process. You may be gradually improving your style or your exercise routine. For other people, it's a mental process. You may be getting in touch with yourself or pushing yourself to have new experiences. You know you're a work in progress, but everyone is a work in progress. Confident people are happy with themselves, flaws and all, and that confidence makes them inspiring and attractive to the people they meet. So find confidence in your missing pieces. You may not have everything together yet. You may have a long list of things you want to improve on, but so does everyone else. Own your failures and grow with confidence, because there's a world full of people who want to grow alongside you. Number 3. Vulnerable confidence. How can you tell if someone is confident? Most of the time, you overestimate how confident people really are. If that person's doing something you wouldn't do, then you assume they're brimming with confidence. Take dancing, for example. You may be afraid of stepping on the dance floor, so when you see people dancing, you assume they're more confident. But that's not necessarily true. You overestimate their confidence, but they may be overestimating yours. Yeah. They may see you in your comfort zone and think, wow, that person's much more confident than I am, and that makes you seem more attractive. So the lesson here is this: you can be confident doing anything, anywhere. You can be confident dancing. You can be confident in the workplace. You can be confident on a first date. Because confidence is a choice that you have to make. Am I going to embrace my strengths and show people who I am? Or am I going to idealize others and hide behind my insecurities? If you choose to embrace your strengths, then you'll live life with a confidence unique to you, and that confidence makes you much more attractive. But how do you show that you are confident in yourself? When you start a conversation, people ask the same kinds of questions. They'll say something like, "So what have you been up to?" You may say something like, "Oh, not much." But this unsatisfying answer communicates a lack of self-confidence. Because it requires confidence to value your own choices and lifestyle. It requires confidence to open up about the things you care about. By dodging the question, you're hiding the details of your life. So demonstrate your confidence by giving others a glimpse into who you are. So when they ask about your day, tell them. Don't pretend like you didn't do anything. Don't hide the things you care about. Instead, tell them how you spend your time, and don't be afraid to be passionate. Because it takes confidence to be vulnerable about your passions. And those passions make you interesting, inspiring, and much more attractive. Number 4. Reciprocal curiosity. Confident people are great conversationalists. They're fun to talk to, they tell great stories, and they aren't afraid to show off their sense of humor. But what makes a confident person really stand out is their ability to connect with others. When you're feeling insecure, you're trapped in your own thoughts, you're overthinking every little thing, and you're paying attention to yourself and not enough attention to the people around you. Confident people aren't worried about the little thing. They don't care what they look like or what people think of them. They use that extra energy to make meaningful connections. When you talk to a really confident person, it may feel like the best conversation that you've ever had. And I'm not talking about an arrogant person who talks about themselves. I'm talking about a confident person, someone who wants to know real details about your life. They ask a lot of questions, they dig deeper than most, and they're honestly curious about you as an individual. By showing interest in your life, they're strengthening the bond between you, and that bond makes them much more attractive. When someone shows that they really care, you feel recognized, accepted, and heard. So if you're a confident person, people enjoy spending time with you because you take an interest in them, and that encourages others to take an interest in you. Number 5. Positive assumptions. When faced with a new challenge, what do? Do you empower yourself with positive reinforcement, or do you tear yourself down with negative self-talk? If you don't think you're an attractive person, you may be struggling with self-deprecating thoughts. You start every conversation assuming you'll get rejected. You enter every opportunity assuming you're going to fail. But those negative assumptions are crippling your confidence and making you less attractive. Negative self-talk is like running a marathon with your shoelaces tied together. No matter how fast you run, you'll never run as fast as you can. In other words, when you tell yourself that you're inadequate, then you're sabotaging your confidence and your attractiveness. People who believe they're confident will be confident. People who believe they're attractive are more attractive. Now, I'm not saying you should walk around with a big head and a huge ego. Arrogance and confidence, they're not the same thing. But unless you believe in yourself, you're never going to be as attractive as you want to be. The simple truth is, your physical features are not the reason you're not getting attention from others. Your shape and your size aren't the reason people may find you unattractive. It's your negative mindset. So until you like and believe in yourself, your mindset is just going to hold you back. So, it's time to change your thinking. If you want to be confident, whether you're attractive or not, assume you're going to succeed. Walk into every situation thinking that you're as capable as anyone else. Because no matter what you look like, you always stand a chance. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.